All right, we're back. Got a little something today that is a form poem. I was big on form poems for a little while. Uh, they teach you a lot. I would suggest to everybody to write a form poem or two as they're doing their work, trying to figure out who they are as a writer, what their voice is. This is called Tied Up in Probate Court. You recall that night, every second, as it moved slowly to its grave, when you got the message on the Kansas plain and began to cherish the details you have left. Now you have to go back there, but you're not really sure what for. The highway is as empty as you at 4 in the morning, waiting through the endless seconds, wondering about the others and if they're going to visit their mother's or father's grave. As they pull in front of you and make a left down a lonely street that is simple, plain, and leads to the airport where you'll catch the next plane back to where you were once before and retrieve all the things that you left. Your pencils, pens, and trophies for coming in second, the silver, the china, and the deed to your grave. You never realized it was all really theirs. And you return to the airport that brought you there by daylight to try and catch the evening plane, knowing now that the situation is grave. No chance to raise your club and yell 4. Feel the power, if only for a second, before the ball cuts right to left. Your car is waiting, but with a flat on the front left tire. So you back inside to find another way out of there. The waiting is slow, mocked by the seconds ticking out the lobby clock across the plane between the ceiling and floor, bouncing off all 4 walls and through the hollow thud of a grave. While you wait, you think what it will say on your grave after your time has come and left. You think maybe then you'll know what it was for when you get from here to there once more. Drift out across the plains with other souls looking for a second chance to get what you left home for while you travel these plains to there and try to record every second from the cradle to the grave. All right, that is a Sestina. I think if you want to write a Sestina, the most important thing to do is find yourself a list of words. I would say go with 15 words that you can say 6 different ways. Like grave, grave can be used multiple ways. Plane can be a plane or that you fly in, or it can be the ground. So that's, I think, the first key is to make sure that you have a list of words and then start working it, because some of it can be awkward. You have to use the last word of verse 1 is the end word of the first line of verse 2. So you have 4 and 4, or something like that. You have to repeat the word, which can be difficult. It can sound forced, it can sound contrived. I mean, some of that I don't think works. The line that ends in left about the golf, I think that line needs to be longer. But I also feel like I pulled what I needed from that. So there we had it, tied up in probate court. If you like what I'm doing, like, subscribe, leave a comment, please. We love encouragement. We love attaboys. We love shout outs. Thank you to Forbin, who always does comment. Think about buying me a coffee. And remember, stay beautiful.